It's 2026, and research doesn't start with a blank page anymore. It starts with intelligence working beside you, learning how you think, predicting what you need, and guiding you through oceans of information faster than any human ever could. And before we go any further, tap that subscribe button right now, because the way knowledge is created is changing forever, and you'll want to stay ahead of it. In 2026, AI research tools aren't just helpers, they're collaborators, quietly working in the background, connecting dots you didn't even know existed, turning weeks of work into hours, and transforming curiosity into discovery at record speed. And once you experience this shift, going back to traditional research methods feels almost impossible. One of the most powerful changes comes from AI systems that no longer just search for papers, but understand intent, meaning they don't just pull keywords, they grasp the question behind your question, scanning millions of studies, datasets, and experiments to surface the exact insights that matter, even if the wording doesn't match what you typed. This is research that feels almost telepathic, like the system knows what you're trying to prove before you finish thinking it. These tools don't just summarize anymore, either they contextualize, explaining how ideas evolved over time, which theories were challenged, which studies failed, and why certain conclusions became dominant, and that narrative understanding is what separates 2026 AI from anything before it. Research suddenly feels like watching a story unfold instead of digging through endless PDFs. Another leap forward is how AI now evaluates credibility. Instead of forcing you to judge sources manually, modern research AI tracks citation behavior, replication success, data transparency, and even methodological bias, quietly flagging weak studies and elevating the ones that actually hold up under scrutiny. This doesn't just save time, it protects the integrity of your work. And here's where things get wild. AI tools in 2026 don't just read papers, they simulate outcomes. You can ask how a theory might behave under different conditions, how changing a variable could alter results, or what gaps still exist in the field, and the system generates predictive models based on existing data. Research becomes interactive, almost like having a virtual lab inside your screen. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, make sure you're subscribed, because what's coming next is where research truly breaks into the future. Collaboration has also been redefined. AI research platforms now act as global bridges, matching researchers with similar interests, complementary expertise, or opposing viewpoints, creating collaborations that would never have happened organically. It's no longer about who you know, it's about what you're exploring. And the AI makes sure the right minds connect at the right time. Language barriers have completely collapsed too. In 2026, AI research tools translate complex academic material across languages in real time, preserving nuance, equations, and context, meaning groundbreaking research from any corner of the world becomes instantly accessible. Knowledge is no longer locked behind geography or language, it's truly global. Data analysis, once a massive bottleneck, is now one of AI's strongest advantages. These tools don't just crunch numbers. They explain patterns visually, narratively, and conceptually, turning raw datasets into insights you can actually understand and defend. Even non-technical researchers can now work confidently with massive datasets, because the AI acts as both analyst and teacher. Another subtle but powerful shift is how AI helps refine ideas. In 2026, research tools actively challenge your assumptions, asking counter questions, pointing out logical gaps, and presenting alternative interpretations. It is like having a built-in peer reviewer who never gets tired and never hesitates to push back, making your work stronger before anyone else even sees it. Ethics and plagiarism detection have evolved too. Instead of just checking for copied text, AI now evaluates originality of thought, tracing conceptual overlaps, and helping researchers reframe ideas in genuinely novel ways. This doesn't just prevent problems, it actively teaches better academic writing and thinking. If research feels easier than ever, that's not because standards dropped, it's because intelligence scaled. And if you want to keep riding that wave, hit subscribe now, because this is just the beginning of how AI is reshaping knowledge itself. One of the most underrated breakthroughs is how AI now handles long-term projects. These tools remember your research journey, track how your thinking evolved, recall why you abandoned certain paths, and resurface ideas at the exact moment they become relevant again. Research stops being fragmented and starts feeling continuous, like one long conversation with your own curiosity. Visualization has reached a whole new level as well. AI tools in 2026 can generate dynamic maps of entire research fields, showing how ideas connect, where debates exist, and which areas are unexplored. You're no longer lost in information, you're navigating it like a landscape with clear paths forward. Teaching and learning are deeply integrated too. Many AI research tools double as tutors, explaining complex methods, equations, or theories on demand, tailored to your background and level. You don't pause research to learn, you learn while researching in real time. What truly sets 2026 apart is adaptability. These AI tools adjust their behavior based on how you work, whether you're exploratory, methodical, theoretical, or experimental. Over time, they stop feeling like software and start feeling like a personalized research partner that understands your style better than any manual tool ever could. There's also a massive shift toward transparency. AI research systems now show their reasoning, sources, and confidence levels, allowing you to audit conclusions instead of blindly trusting outputs. This keeps humans in control while still benefiting from machine-scale intelligence. The pace of discovery has accelerated so much that entire research cycles, hypothesis, review, testing, revision can happen in days instead of months. This doesn't replace human insight. It amplifies it, freeing researchers to focus on creativity, interpretation, and big-picture thinking rather than administrative grind. And here is the part most people don't talk about. AI in 2026 makes research more human, not less. By removing friction, it gives people more time to think deeply, ask better questions, and explore ideas without burnout. Curiosity becomes joyful again. As we move deeper into this era, the line between researcher and tool blurs, not because humans are replaced, but because intelligence becomes collaborative. The best research no longer comes from lone geniuses or massive teams alone, it comes from humans and AI thinking together. If you've made it this far, one last reminder to subscribe, because understanding these tools isn't optional anymore. It's the difference between keeping up and falling behind in the knowledge economy of the future. In 2026, the top AI tools for research aren't defined by flashy features or hype they read, defined by how invisibly powerful they are, how seamlessly they integrate into your thinking, and how effectively they help turn questions into answers that matter. Research has always been about pushing boundaries, and now those boundaries are expanding faster than ever, powered by AI systems that don't replace human intelligence, but extend it, multiply it, and challenge it in ways we've never experienced before. This isn't the end of traditional research, it's its evolution. And the researchers who thrive in 2026 won't be the ones who resist AI, but the ones who learn to think with it, question it, and use it as a mirror for their own ideas. The future of research is here, and it's intelligent, adaptive, and deeply human at its core, and once you step into it, there's no turning back.